Okay, there he goes. That's a fish. Eric's hooked up. I cannot feel my forearms at this point.
Look at this poor bonita.
Oh. I have bucket list items in my life when it comes to wildlife, whether it be on hunts or catching certain kind of fish. I guess for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been addicted to watching people catch Goliath Grouper on the internet. And I begged Captain Peterson, I'm like,
for about 5 months.
For 5 months, I'm like, if I come down to Florida, will you please put me on a Goliath Grouper? And he was like, yeah, that's pretty easy. So after we caught all the mahi-mahi, and we were going and we went to this old shipwreck. I guess we were about, what, 35, 40 miles out?
Yeah, we were on the Apalachicola. It's an old World War II ship that was sunk by the Nazis. It's got some pretty good history. I mean, and it's loaded with fish, as you'll see in the video.
Yeah, loaded with fish. So we caught a, what was the name of the fish that got eaten?
Bonita.
Bonita, that's right. So we had a bonita previously on another sit, and we only had half of either a shark or a barracuda ate it. And Captain Peterson rigged up that bonita. He said, just drop it down there. It's all you got to do. And it was 5 minutes, and it was like I just hooked into a Volkswagen. So here is me catching my bucket list fish. Cam, Eric's hooked up.
Oh, this ain't an AJ. He's got something else.
Might be a grouper, dude. Oh, that's a bonita. Oh, wow.
Oh, bonita. My bonita.
Keep on. When it goes, don't go on. It'll go on the motors.
Oh, he just got ate.
He
just got eat by a shark or something. I saw something swirl and hit him.
Keep it down, Eric. I can't.
He just got ate.
Something wanted him more than me. Something wanted him more than me. No! That was mine!
That'd be a good bait for a Goliath.
Okay, there are times in life that you really should listen to people that know what they're doing. This is one of those times. I've hooked into something big. I've been at this for about 9 or 10 minutes. I don't know if it's a shark. We were targeting Goliath. I wanted to catch a Goliath grouper. This fish is huge. It feels like a Volkswagen. I'm only running 80-pound test line. And Chad behind me's got a huge fish on also. But I was using a bonita on this one, trying to get my first Goliath grouper. It's been a bucket list of mine for a long time. Hopefully it's a Goliath, but it may be a shark. This fish is, whatever it is, it's huge. It's not pulling. It made a good run when I first hooked up on it, but it's just sitting down there. Oh, there it goes. Another good run. Oh, got the drag tightened all the way down here. I'm gaining ground on him.
I'm sure you are. I have faith in you, Dave.
Could be a 100-pound amberjack.
Very well could.
Might like it.
You still hooked up, Chad?
Yeah.
Man! It's a little bit more action than smallmouth bass fishing.
Woo. I'll tell you something, if that is an AJ, it's a monster.
I'm gonna have to shoot that one before we put the boat.
Maybe. You alright?
Man. That's a fish.
This is the biggest fish you've ever caught?
I'd have to say that is affirmative. Man, that sucker is heavy. Dude, what is this? A big old grouper or something.
It might be a big AJ, man. You were jigging pretty fast.
God, I'm not getting anywhere with this thing. Woo.
You good?
Yeah. got him up to the boat, Dave? Dude, look at that fish pulling, Chad. All right, look. Have a look. Get the boat.
He's getting close. He's under the boat. So.
Whoa. I don't know, man. Like, what Chad's got on back here might be a little bigger.
It could be. Mine, I'm not moving mine very much. It's just like, it's like
Dead weight.
it's dead weight.
Yeah. See anything yet, Chad?
I just want to see what it is, man.
Negative.
This thing's just messing with me, whatever it is, I have a feeling.
That is a fish. Woo. Oh, I'm doing a horrible job with camera with this.
Okay, there he goes. Good night.
Look at this fish pulling, Dave.
I've got this drag just cinched down. I'm at this point, I'm just holding him in the water, and he's just letting me. I don't know what it is. I wanted just to see it. I cannot feel my forearms at this point. But man, this is fun. You can't do this in Tennessee. No. Take a break. Let the fish time to take a break too. Holy cow.
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Alright, how's Dave doing back here?
Oh,
He's got a bent rod.
it's pulling, dragging, it's tightened all the way
How
down.
crazy would it be if y'all had the same fish hook? And
Chad still hadn't got his up
that
yet.
fish is making both of y'all look crazy. No, mine's up on the boat.
Look at my hands.
Watch out, he's gonna get the transition.
Cool, cool.
Well, he can't move him. He was just there. Watch him rubbing the line. On there, it'll wear it. And dip your. I'm gonna put it in reverse. All right, put the boat in reverse.
He's coming up. Whatever it is.
I don't know. You clear the transom? Dude, I don't think this is new.
I know mine's not an amberjack. I've put about 100 yards, 150 yards of line back on this reel.
20 minutes into this. Before it's flat out here. Fish is still at a dead stop.
Holy cow.
Worked over by what could be a nice Goliath Grouper. We're going to let him continue his journey back here.
Chad, you still good?
Kicking in reverse. Reverse, guys. Good. You're about to see these fish, Dave.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Still full.
Oh, I see him. I see it. I see it. Oh my goodness, it's huge. Is it a shark? Can't tell.
That's a grouper. That's a
That's
Goliath.
a grouper.
Whoa, yeah!
Grouper. Yeah, at that fish. That's a fish. Look at his poor bonita. Holy crap.
Oh my
Look at
goodness!
that.
Thank
Nice.
you. Whoa! Look at the size of him!
Oh, look at that thing. Does not suck. No.
Oh!
Look at that fish.
I got my first Goliath Grouper!
Look at all these hooks and leaders on his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, from people who couldn't get him in.
Watch out, those splash.
I just want to
Look
touch him.
at that, man.
What will you weigh?
What do you think, Dave?
I don't know. He's as fat as I am, so he's probably 200-300 pounds.
Woo!
That's a fish.
All right, I gotta get my picture made with him before we take him off. Caught my first Goliath.
Dude, look at where he's been caught before.
Holy cow. That was fun.
Good
Captain
catch.
Peterson, let's let this fish go, man.
Let's pop his air bladder so he can get back down for it. He's trying to get a greased pig.
Here, hand me that scale that's on it. I want to keep it. Thank you. I know. There it goes. Here you go, baby. Please be okay. Please be okay.
It's on hook or he's about to go.
I know. All right, where's the
Grab them.
Eric, I'll get back there.
It's ready. That's what I was waiting for.
Woo! 200 to 300 pounds. He's a monster. Very fortunate to catch it. But the most important thing right now is getting this fish turned right side up and getting him back in the water safely. There's hooks all in this fish's mouth where people has broke off on him in the past. See if we can get that one hook that somebody left in his mouth out of there.
Yeah, keep it if we can. See if it's in here. That's a big fish.
One down.
One down.
Well,
Oh.
he broke that tool. He's like, nope. Sorry.
What do we do?
Maybe here.
I'm trying to help.
Barb out here.
His lip.
Got it.
You got him?
Yeah.
I'm behind the boat. Here, get that up.
Come here, big guy. Come close. Noticed once I got that Goliath Grouper, was he 250, 300 pounds?
He was every bit of that.
Every
There's
bit.
No doubt, yeah.
Of course, you can't take these fish out. They are protected. And I guess it took me probably about 35 minutes, I guess, to reel this thing in. The whole time I'm trying to reel this thing in, Chad is hooked up on a monster fish. We have no idea. Vertical jigging, okay? It wasn't on live bait because this guy does not use live bait, all right? Even though the bonita, it was dead technically, but sometimes, you know, you got to do what you got to do to catch these big old grouper.
I did catch the bait.
He did catch the bait. So
That was my bonita that
I have
got
to
ate
give
in half,
Eric a
man.
little bit of credit for it. But so Chad is hooked up on this thing. So we're trying to get you don't see any footage of the Goliath Grouper after the boat because we're turning on the camera. Chad's coming around the back holding on to something. We don't know what it is.
A beast.
So we get the grouper and we're reviving it and everything. The camera's like turned off and we're watching Chad you know, fight this fish, and the grouper, you know, it's on top of the water, you know, and float. And we looked around because his fish is just ripping, dragging. So my ADD is going from this fish to this fish, and we turn around and the Goliath is gone. He swam down, he revived. I wished I had it on camera. We're not making it up, guys. The fish did not die. It was gone here 1 second, gone the next second. So if you want to see what this guy hung into, and trust me, you want to see what this guy hung into on a vertical
That video
jig.
will be on our channel.
Yeah.
So go over to Iraqveteran 8888. We'll try to time these videos to release them where you're not waiting like 2 weeks patiently by the computer to see what he reels in. I can't thank Resort Vacation Properties enough for putting us up in a nice house where we can get a good night's rest, because honestly, I'm fixing to head back to Tennessee. I am extremely sore. The whole right-hand side of my body from reeling in amberjack and reeling in that Goliath grouper. Dude, I can't hardly move. I took this morning when I was taking off my shirt and stuff to change clothes, it was bruises everywhere. But I have never enjoyed so much pain in my life. Go check out Captain Peterson's YouTube channel. It will be in the link in the description below. Until next time, guys, y'all be safe and keep fishing.
Because I'm a rookie and I just got done doing my first big shoot with Iraqveteran 8888 and 22Plinkster together, I'd like to just put this in there. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel if you believe in inspiring a waterful life. And it's not just something we do for fun, but it's a part of the human experience. In addition to that, I'd also like to thank my sponsors, Journeys to St. George Island, Resort Vacation Properties St. George Island, and Brown Ellis. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.